Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hokies will kick this away to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Second and 10 here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's found some room at the 45. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Oh, here comes the reverse. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. Just ran away from the defense. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oregon 7, Virginia Tech 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Little. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. He bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the 1st down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Direct snap to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Looking to pass. It's Little. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Gopher, 1st and 10.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And there's the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Oh, it's a reverse. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they stop him? Plainly able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Using his legs, it's Rojas. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Oregon 7, Virginia Tech 3.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
At the 12-yard line. Second down coming up.
Hey.
Looking to throw. It's Little. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And
the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
And the Hokies.
Back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Aiming for the end zone. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Hokies line it up with 1st and goal.
Cricket.
Running a quarterback sneak here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Wolf. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get...
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they need.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Back to throw. It's Little. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good enough for first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
The pass on
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
the first down.
The completion makes it 2nd down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
691, gas bar.
To throw, it's Wolf. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down coming up.
Got it.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they've got him, a sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum with his defense heading to the break.
On the double.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Virginia Tech 24, Oregon 7.
And the Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Hey,
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
let's go.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Makes a quick catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Was some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Little. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. And he's got it. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Making people miss. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
For the offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the runner takes off to his right. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A handoff from the shotgun. Jukes to get free. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Easy.
Dropping back. It's Wolf. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hand.
It's now second and goal.
Ready,
Second down and goal upcoming.
cricket. Cut.
They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll use the ground game here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Virginia Tech 27, Oregon 14.
Ready,
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
lasso. Ready.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
At the 16-yard line. Brings up second down.
On the double.
The Hokies looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
29 Philly. 2-0.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On the ready.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down.
Spider.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Hokies line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
Ready up.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal?
Set. Go.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Ball carrier tackled there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. The tight end has got it, and he'll get there. Touchdown, Hokies. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out, but now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back. It's Wolf. Pressure is coming. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And it's complete downfield. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The Ducks pick up enough to get a 1st down there. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
On the double.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
In blue.
Here comes a handoff. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this